What is going on, everyone? Alessandro here, and welcome to this update video on Bitcoin and also into some new upcoming cryptos we're gonna have a look at, guys, because currently we have to look at what is the best to buy right now. Of course, remember, guys, this is all no financial advice. I'm just here to entertain you. Those are all my own predictions, my own researches, expectations, and so on. I'm sharing everything here on my YouTube channel, whatever I'm buying and selling. So stay tuned to be subscribed on this channel and check out all links in the video description, especially to all the newest cryptos that we are talking about in this video. And we're gonna of course start with the king, which is Bitcoin, guys. And of course Bitcoin right now at around $120,000. In the daily chart is showing a predictable pullback after the cryptocurrency failed to break above the $123,000 resistance level. So if we go over into the daily chart, you can see that we are still chopping around the $120,000 level. And historically, liquidity is shifting from Bitcoin to altcoins whenever Bitcoin after such a move is going sideways. Dog coins like Shiba, Dogecoin have made many early investors gain great profits, of course. The key was to successfully identify the right meme coins in a very early stage, especially in the next 2025 bull run, as the value, community, and story are key to spot the next like 100x meme coin to buy next. And that's why it is always good whenever we are entering into a meme coin or altcoin season to be prepared for that and not always buy into the coins whenever the pump already happened. You have to spot them before. And currently, I think that all those frog-themed projects, like for example Pepe or Little Pepe, Neo Pepe, Pepto, and so on, they have some potential. Also Pepe, if we switch over to Pepe, it is of course good to be diversified into different tier 1 altcoins, but don't expect that they can do like 100x. Of course, all of those cryptos are risky, but the more risky they are, the more access they can bring. And that's why I think that Pepe has already a very high market cap of 5.3 billions. And I think that it will go higher probably, but it is very difficult, of course, to do a 10x or 100x. So maybe those tier 1 coins, also like others like Ethereum and so on, during this bull run, they maybe have the potential to do a 3x or a 5x because of high market cap. That is possible. But of course, those new coins that are not out yet, you run into higher risk with those coins. But also Pepe, Doge, Shiba, all the others, they were also once coins to buy in the pre-market phase, or very high risky coins. That was the same. But the people that took that risk, they just diversified into different cryptos. They did at the end, of course, great. And everyone that held the tokens for a long time, and even now, they have, of course, done great. Because even though it pumped and dumped, often at the end, they always came back. And here on Pepe, you can also see that since Elon Musk has also like a Pepe frog based profile picture in his X account, of course the Pepe meme coins are still performing very well, as you can see here. Also the yearly time frame, 1 month or even 7-day time frame, it is also a bit going sideways, but it is always performing nicely. And profits were already made in Pepe, same like in Shiba and Dogecoin, exactly the same. And of course it is difficult to do or repeat that again. And that's why also we have right now new upcoming Pepe themed meme coins such as Little Pepe or Neo Pepe and many others. And you can be also diversified into them. There's nothing wrong about that. But most of them are just like EVM layer 2s, like decentralized type of exchanges that are also helping like the layer 1, like Ethereum, Solana, and so on. And maybe they are just meme coins. It is possible. But it is always good whenever they're combining everything together. So big use cases, and of course also big promises and big meme coins that of course also can change something here in the crypto space. And that's why they are risky, yes, but it's always good also to do a bit of research and spot the good ones that are upcoming. And therefore also I bought into Pepto because I believe that Pepto could be a big difference in terms of decentralized exchange to others that is also hyped, and also it is Pepe themed, of course. And Pepto is more than just a meme coin, because this one is standing for truth, value, and the return of what was stolen of the original Pepe. The story, you can read everything, of course, in their X account, in Instagram, or on YouTube. There are many shorts and videos where you can basically watch the whole story or also read it through the news, through the white paper, for example. So this is, if you're interested, something to do, of course, if you want to do also some research. And the story says basically that Pepe grabbed the 4 letters Pepe and ran with the fame, but Pepto helped the T and the O, and the final pieces needed to complete the name. And the T and the O is basically also what makes Pepto, which is the decentralized exchange, where you don't have to pay any fees, nothing, but you need the token in order to use this decentralized exchange, of course. And rumors suggest that the ex-founder of Pepe is behind the project Pepto as well, after being betrayed by his ex-co-founder. And this is kind of the rumor. So one of Pepe's original founders was cut out just before the launch, betrayed and silenced, and he didn't disappear. He waited, holding into the letters T and O, while Pepe ran off with Pepe, and now he's back, and Pepeto's launch is being called the day of redemption, basically. And this is the rumors about Pepto. This is also what you can read, of course, in their stories and so on. And given the same market supply like of Pepe and Pepto, same have 420 trillions. Of course, with the current Pepto price, which is this one over here, and it keeps rising, of course, with every round until the end of the round. So basically, whenever the project or the coin is coming out, that price will be then the launch price on DEXs and exchanges. And this one, of course, we launched with a very low market cap. Currently, they are at 5.7 millions. And investing, for example, 10k, and if Pepto would reach, for example, the price of Pepe, the current price of Pepe, that would be almost 100x. And that's why 100x's are still possible with those new coins. It is possible, but no promises, nothing, guys. It can happen, but nothing is guaranteed, of course. And if you're not invested into those coins, then of course you can miss out in future gains if they really are going to do that. Maybe it's going to pump more, maybe less, who knows that. But in theory, 100x is possible with those low market cap coins. Then it really just depends if they're getting hype like Pepe, Doge, Pudgy Penguins, for example. They also had a pre-market phase, and everyone that bought it and also held it through the different pump and dumps, they had, of course, nice returns. And the idea behind Pepto exchange is, of course, also about the bridge swap and the exchange itself, that is completely without paying any fees, nothing. You can also check out everything here on their X account. Also, if you open up their X account, you see different posts whenever they're doing updates and upgrades here, and you can see that also Pepto is packed with real features, a story steering up the crypto world, and a vision that's already catching eyes. If the expected tier 1 exchange listing drops, things could move fast then, and that's why, of course, it makes sense to be early into the coin and stake it as soon as possible, as long as the API is so high. So why I believe 100x could be eventually possible is, of course, because of a full exchange for meme coins only. We have bridge tech here to connect across blockchains, zero fee swap platform for smooth trading, a rising community that is, of course, very important, backing every move. And right now, as I told you guys, you can go to the website, which is linked in the video description under newest upcoming crypto projects here, Pepto. You can check it out. And you can, of course, connect to the wallet. You can interact with the dashboard here, connect wallet, MetaMask I'm using usually. You connect to it, and then you can, for example, buy with Tether, with Ethereum, or also with Card. BNB is also possible, but only on the Ethereum chain you can stake the tokens for 264%. So you can see that here also you can get a lot of rewards while we're waiting here for the big launch of the token and the exchange. Because once it's coming out, I think things will go very, very quickly. And if you're buying right now, I would definitely buy with staking. But remember, the ones that you're buying with staking will go into a 7 days lockup period. The ones that you're getting as a reward or that you're not staking, you can immediately claim at launch. And since I believe that the token is gonna be needed and is something to buy for the long term, once this one is coming out, then I think, of course, it makes sense to just stake the coins directly here and wait for the launch and accumulate more until launch. Because always you're running risks with new projects, guys. The coin can come out, never pump, or pump immediately. Maybe it's good to buy for the long term, maybe only for the short term. No one knows that, but this is something that we're gonna have to see once this one is coming out, hopefully. And then, of course, I will update you what to do then, at least what I am doing. I'm sharing everything that I'm doing with you guys. So that's the update on Pepto, guys. So stay tuned, be subscribed. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.